If you live in the modern world, I highly suggest you ask for your money back for your education. I'm talking about junior high, high school, and yes, a lot of college for most people. I'm telling you, I'm out here hiring people out of the high school system, the college system. I'm like, bro, what did you learn? You know nothing. I'm not saying that in a condescending way. I'm saying it in like a surprise, like, what? What? What are you learning? People can't do common sense stuff. They can't problem solve. If the solution isn't right there in front, it's like McDonald's. What do they program people to do? Okay, they literally, you seen a McDonald's cash register? What they have to do? They have to put the name of the, it's like Big Mac. They can't leave people to put the math in. You can't have kids go, okay, Big Mac is 99 cents, 99 cents. No, 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 no. School system didn't produce people that can do that. Heck no, you have to label it. Big Mac, oh, okay. Is that really healthy for people? No, because the brain is a little bit like your muscle. You use it or lose it. What kind of math is being taught? Math ain't even in, the kind of math that's being taught is stuff that is only going to be used by people who are engineers. What about applied math, simple problem solving math, simple ratios, simple percentages? So you can figure out the general gist. I got people who come to do marketing for me. I'm like, what's the ratio of the light to view ratio? People are like, what the hell was that? Oh. You don't have to be a mathematician. You can literally use a calculator to do that. But the school system, get your money back on the school system. I'm telling you. I read an article that said in some states, like the United States, in New York, the average kid has $200,000 spent, taxpayer dollars, in public school before they graduate high school. $250,000. You put that in a savings account or an investment account at 8%, it'll double every 9 years. By the time they retire, you could have just given them $1 million cash. The average 60-year-old in America retires with under $100,000. You should have gotten the money back from the school system. People say, oh, but then what will people learn to do? What will people do between age 6 and 18? Well, I can think a lot of things. See, school now has become babysitting because parents we live in a nuclear family. You got to have the 9-to-5 job. You got to have the kids do something. So, okay, I get that. I was raised by a single mom. She needed the school sometime to babysit me. It's expensive daycare, though. Well, how about let kids run around? How about that? How about let kids learn self-defense, learn how to box? 2,000 years ago, Greeks were teaching wrestling, because you get some strength. You learn how to overcome. You learn how to push through. Mental fortitude comes from physical things. Now you got kids, they let them walk around the track 3 times. We can't figure out why obesity has become a problem. How about letting people play musical instruments? How about letting people read interesting books? My high school, I remember 8th, 9th grade or whatever, they made us read Siddhartha. Really? That's a way to encourage people to want to read books? No wonder. I read a book a day. People are like, that's impossible. Yeah. Well, you went through the school system. The average person who goes through high school and college doesn't read a nonfiction book again for over, I think, 1 to 3 years, I read. I don't know if that statistic's true, but I believe it. I think that's generous. Get your money back. Let kids read all day in school. You learn more. And not Siddhartha, not some, I don't know who picks the books, but I can pick books that'll blow kids' mind. They'll want to read. Let people, Elon Musk told me, I was at the Golden Globes and I asked Elon Musk, I've got a video somewhere on my Instagram. I said, Elon, what's your favorite book? He said, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I said, why? He said, because it teaches you, even though it's a fiction story, to do things even though you might fail. So it's a mindset technique. Let kids sit in class and read that all day and run around the rest of the day. Do a little jujitsu, do a little boxing, throw in a little applied math. How about this? Let kids have an investment portfolio. It doesn't have to be real dollars, but maybe it is real dollars. Give all the kids $100. Let them invest it in stock market, or how about cryptocurrency now? Let them invest it in Bitcoin, and the student who does the best for the month or the year gets a bonus. Make it a fun. Then that's applied math. You see, applied math, and you start going, I want to learn how to do that. I want to learn math. versus just memorize the multiplication table. And people don't learn that. It's not working. What did Einstein say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I'm telling you, I'm hiring high school kids, college kids. I got PhDs at working for me. Common sense is so low. I just want to say to them, get your money back. You've been conned out of the taxpayer's been conned. People going to college, they come out, and I'm just like, what did you just do for 4 years? Oh, I get it. You drank a lot of alcohol and party. Now, not to say that nobody goes through the high school system, nobody goes through the college system and finds success. Of course they do. But those people probably would have been successful in anything because they had great parents, they had a lot of money behind them, stable families. I'm talking about the people that are forgotten. What about the kids growing up with single parents? What about kids in the inner city? Think you're going to get them to read Siddhartha and do trigonometry and calculus? For what? Not everybody can be engineers. Some should. Some should learn calculus. Some should learn astrophysics. But not everybody. You know what everybody needs to do? How to learn to read a book, how to self-educate. How about this? How about a class on memorization? All schools are memorizations for tests, but there's no class on the art and the skill of being better at memorizing things, using mnemonics, using mental tricks. There's all kinds of, memory tricks, not mental tricks. How about learning to read people? How about learning to read mental illness? So you don't make friends with somebody who ends up stabbing you in the back, figuratively or literally. Where's that skill? Nothing in school. Applied psychology. I could go on and on. History. You know how you teach kids history? I'll give you an example. Now, I'm a student of history. I know a good bit about history. I've read Will Durant's Story of Civilization. I know a thing or two about history compared to the average person. But you know what? You know how I learned the best? You want to learn about the Civil War? Watch the movie Gettysburg. Let the kids watch movies in class for your taxpayer dollars. You'll learn more and remember more about the Battle of Gettysburg, the bloodiest battle up to the time in the Civil War, which is a big turning point. Slavery, race relations, the future of the United States, the way our government's set up, all comes out of the Civil War, or that was a big turning point. Isn't that better than making kids memorize? Gettysburg, I think Gettysburg was on July 4th. Gettysburg was July 4th, in the 1860s. Nobody wants that. Let the kids watch a movie to learn. Let people watch All Quiet on the Western Front to learn about World War I. Or the movie Gallipoli with Mel Gibson to learn about, the Middle East. That was the battle in World War I in Turkey, in modern day Turkey. That's how you learn history. But no, we don't do that. We got to give them a book, a boring book, and memorization. Get your money back. I don't know what the solution is. I don't have kids, but maybe homeschooling. I don't know, some revolution. Or you could just start learning on videos, learning on the internet. But still, it's a waste of these 12 years, 16 years if you go to college. People aren't self-aware. People can't read. People can't solve problems in the real world. People can't do applied math. People don't know applied history. People don't know applied psychology, applied entrepreneurialism, creativity, memorization, public speaking, how to do their taxes, how to invest in the stock market. People getting scammed. People go, oh, cryptocurrencies are scams. People get scammed. Yeah, because you don't teach people the fundamentals of business. So, of course, there's some scams in cryptocurrency. There's scams in the stock market. There's insider trading going on. I just read, what's this thing about the steel whole deal where, what was it, Carl Icahn sold $30 million. There's all kinds of scams going on. It's done enough with that. If you teach people to be educated, not just learn from the mass media, which is another thing for another video about I need to make a series called Get Your Money Back. People want to change. You want to change your life? Take your education back. Get your money back. I don't know how to do it, but take your education into your own hands. Learn from cool people. Learn from Elon Musk. Find some YouTube videos. Go to some conferences, some seminars. Buy some books. I got a stack waiting there, and I got a stack waiting here by my bed. You know, that's me trying to take my education back. I don't know what the taxpayer dollars spent for my public school education, but I didn't learn anything until I found a mentor. My first one, Joel Salatin. My second one, Al Howell. My third one, Mike Stainback. I'm sorry, my second one was Allen Nation. My third one, Mike Stainback. My fourth one, Al Howell. Sixth one, John DeWar. And now it goes on and on. I had to take my education back. I had to spend money to get that education. Spend that to get education. Check out my website if you want to see some of the ways that I tried to educate myself, my book list. I'll put a link right here. Hope it helps, but a little rant before I go to bed.